All right, what's up, guys, and welcome back. Yesterday, I guess, you guys got the Black Ops 6 Season 3 roadmap, and let's talk about it. You know, there's a lot of interesting stuff. It's not the worst thing in the world. I guess that's something that you could say about Black Ops 6. It's not the worst Call of Duty game. And speaking of that, I was going through my comments on some previous videos, and, you know, for those of you guys who didn't know, I bash Ghosts a lot. Call of Duty Ghosts. I just don't think that's a good game. I don't think it was fun. I don't think it looked good. It didn't play well. People camped, people did not move, the streaks were bad, like everything was really, really bad. But for some reason, people really liked that. And I don't know why I upset the COD Ghost community that much. Didn't even know there was a community, to be quite honest with you guys. But I do want to talk about that in another video. But, you know, for the most part, for now, just understand that I will be talking about this. So maybe when the COD news kind of slows down, I'll get into that. But for now, I'm going to flash the roadmap on screen. This is Season 3. And as you can tell right off the bat, there's some interesting stuff. Let's just go through this. You know, I'll talk about some other stuff too. There's like Ricochet and stuff like that. Maybe I'll talk about that over the weekend. But for now, for this happy Friday, let's just try to stay as positive as we can. I know in the world of Call of Duty, it's not the easiest because, well, you know, they don't make it the easiest. So let's talk about it. Number one is the maps. First off is Barrage. Then we got Haven. Those are our two new 6v6 maps, and then we have Nomad and Signal. These are the smaller maps because we've got 6v6 as well as 2v2 potential. And then lastly, Firing Range Remastered, which looks kind of like the old version of Firing Range, I think from Black Ops 1, if I'm not mistaken. And then later in season, we also get Blaze Town, which is a remaster of Nuketown. That's okay. It looks like at launch, we're getting 3 maps, Barrage, Nomad, and Firing Range. It looks like Barrage is going to be the only one that is a actual like full-on 6v6 map, so not sure how that's going to play. I think that this game needs slightly bigger maps. Again, they need to be good though. You know, what's that map called? Scud? Scud's like a medium to large size map. It's not good. You know, I don't care if you make 1 million big maps, 1 million small maps, like just make them good. Like this map right here, Subsonic, it's like an all right map. It's not too bad and it's pretty small, right? It's not the hardest. It shouldn't be the hardest. You guys have been doing Call of Duty games for the longest time. It shouldn't be the hardest to make a map that is both small / reasonably sized as well as fun and playable. It shouldn't be that hard, but for some reason, you know, especially like in games like Modern Warfare 3, we don't have that, right? We don't get, you know, fun maps. We don't get good maps for some reason. And so maybe Modern Warfare 3 is a bad example. I'm more so Modern Warfare 2019 and Modern Warfare 2. Those were so bad. Anyway, I'm looking forward to Firing Range. I think that's going to be fun. Curious to see how Barrage, Haven, Nomad, and Signal are going to look. Definitely will be trying to get some gameplay on those, you know, pretty soon when they drop. Again, Season 3 is going to drop April 2nd, which actually happens to be my birthday. So if I end up uploading, you know, for those guys who watch this video, yeah, appreciate it if you would wish me that on Twitter or YouTube, whatever. Go follow me on Twitter if you haven't already. Moving on to the modes, we got Sharpshooter and Demolition, as well as Joint Operations. I mentioned this in the previous video, you know, that's cool. Demolition's cool, Sharpshooter's cool. Nothing's really going to like move the needle. Nothing's really going to change the game all that much. Gameplay updates. So we're getting the Death Machine as a score streak, as well as the Close Shave perk. And so I want to talk about that. The Death Machine, you know, we've seen it before. I ain't gonna waste your time about it. Oh my god, it's gonna be such a cool streak. It's gonna change everything. Nah, man. Like it's gonna be a nice like update. It's gonna be a nice little thing to like go for here and there. I think adding streaks is a good idea. Call of Duty actually has some good ideas sometimes, and so I think that's actually a good idea. Again, I don't think it's gonna change anything, so I'm not like super excited. But let's talk about Close Shave. Automatically Use your dedicated melee attack when you perform a weapon butt attack. Simply tap the melee button to attack. And we also have Vendetta as a new perk. On respawn, mark your killer's last known position for short duration. Vigilance perk counters it. So 2 perks in one. First off, Close Shave. Basically, you just use your dedicated melee to attack. And so I guess it's kind of like instead of swinging twice, if you have this perk, you just swing once. I don't know. It's very, very specific, very niche. Maybe if you're using like some kind of gun or knife only mode, or you're going for those challenges, yeah, sure, use that perk. But no normal person's going to use this perk for any reason other than that. The other perk that I want to talk about is Vendetta. As I said, on respawn, mark your killer's last known position for a short duration. That's kind of sounding a little like revenge, or well, not juiced. What was that death streak? Oh my god, I'm blanking. If you guys remember what the death streak was called, let me know in the comment section. Where, oh my god, I think it was in Mono for 3, like 2011. It's not Final Stand. It's not Dead Man's Hand. I'm really blanking. It's like revenge. It's something with the revenge. But anyway, that's what Vendetta is going to be. I guess that's cool. It's a perk coming in season. It's going to be a blue perk. I don't get what the point of in season perks are going to be. I don't know. Do they really have that little of stuff? Anyway, zombie stuff. We're getting Shattered Veil, which a lot of people were hype about in my comment section. I'm not really into zombies, but I think like Gilmore and some other YouTubers are. So go check Gilmore out if you want, and maybe he'll give you the inside scoop about zombies. Great channel, by the way. Weapons, operators, and more. So we're getting the CR56 AMAX in the Battle Pass, the HDR Sniper, the Ladra SMG, the Nail Gun, the Kali Sticks, and the Kilo. I think that this is for both Black Ops 6 and Warzone. Correct me if I'm wrong. It might not be for Black Ops 6. I am curious to see if that's going to be the case. Monolithic Suppressor, SWAT 556 Growl conversion, some ammo mods, and a rocket conversion. These are event / battle pass like exclusives. They're talking about like you're talking about attachments on a roadmap. Like, guys, come on, like that's what we're doing. Like, there's got to be something better than this, right? Anyway, operators, we're getting Hudson, Mace, and ROZE. Sounds a lot like Rose, right? Sounds a lot like one of the fan disfavorites or unfavorites because of how OP that skin was, right? You literally couldn't see because it was just like a dark black skin and it blended in the background. I don't really get it, man. I just don't get the point of adding attachments into the battle pass. I don't get the point of adding this skin where everybody's just going to abuse it and everybody, it's going to be in the black cell too. Like they're trying to get you to like spend money on this. It's really scumbag, right? The more I'm looking at this, the more scumbag it is. I don't buy battle pass. Don't buy Rose. Don't buy these bundles. Like I think you get the Kilo for free. You get like a new Milsim skin for free as well. Just go with those. Yeah, just do that. Don't support this game. I just playing it is one thing, but like actively choosing to spend money on it as well as time is like you're using the two most limited things in this world, right? Literally just your time and money, and you're supporting a game like this. A game where the company literally doesn't care about you. It's just, I don't know. People be doing whatever, right? We got a few new bundles. The Jay and Silent Bob, who I have no clue who they are. Digital Dreamin', and then United Force Endowment. So, of course, they're going to have to send some new bundles your way. Quick note about Blaze Town. It's going to be a 420 version of Nuketown, and I'm assuming it's coming out with the Season 3 Reloaded update, which is probably going to be around 420. And I guess we got a little bit of time here, so I'll briefly cover it. But basically, in Black Ops 6 Season 3 multiplayer ranked play, Activision says that if you play against a cheater and you lose the match, once the cheater is detected and banned, they will grant players who lost the match their SR back. Sounds great, right? It honestly sounds like, wow, they're listening, cool. My first question is, where the hell was this since Black Ops 6 launched, right? If you're able to locate cheaters and understand when cheaters are detected and banned, why is there such a cheating problem, right? Why has nobody played Warzone in months? Why did Swag threaten to quit Warzone, right? Like, there's obviously issues. There's obviously a huge issue here. And so to act like, oh yeah, once you ran into a cheater, you're good after that. Like, oh, okay, I didn't know it was that simple. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's clearly not. They clearly don't have everything figured out, and they want you to think that they do. And that's also dishonest. I don't know. Maybe they do have everything figured out. Maybe, there's going to be no cheaters at the start of Warzone Season 3 and Black Ops 6 Season 3 and stuff like that. Maybe, right? But at the same time, like, what are we doing, right? Like, why are we Oh, why are we going for? Why are we promising these things that are not going to last? Last thing, Activision confirms that they're going to be issuing temporary bans to accounts for using unlocked tools to get camos in game. Cool. You know, I don't get the point of using unlocked tools. It takes a lot of the fun out of what little fun there's already in this game. So to me, it doesn't make any sense to do that. But yeah, go check us out. Go look up the roadmap and stuff like that if you want. And make sure to leave a like and subscribe if you're new to the channel. That's pretty much it for the video. Hope you enjoyed, commentary, gameplay. I'll see you guys later. Thanks for the recent support. Leave a comment. I'll see you guys later. Peace.